Welcome back to the AI Waves channel, your go-to source for all things artificial intelligence. I'm your host Maurice, and today we're continuing our exploration of the epic showdown between the human brain and AI. In our last video, we looked at some of the ways in which AI is surpassing human capabilities, but don't count our brains out just yet. Today we'll be diving into the unique strengths of the human mind and why it's still the most powerful tool on the planet. Before we get started though, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts on this age-old debate. Let's get ready to rumble. Have you ever wondered why the human brain, a product of millions of years of evolution, is still the most powerful tool on the planet? It might not crunch numbers as quickly as a computer, or store as much data as a server, but when it comes to the truly important things in life, like creativity and compassion, adaptability and intuition, the human brain is in a league of its own. Let's start with creativity. The human brain is a master at connecting dots, at conjuring up new and innovative ideas, at dreaming up worlds and stories that captivate, inspire, and move us. It's this creativity that brought us the symphonies of Mozart, the theories of Einstein, and the novels of J.K. Rowling. It's a kind of magic that no AI has yet been able to replicate. Then there's emotional intelligence, our ability to understand and respond to the feelings of others. The human brain is wired to connect, to empathize, to care. It picks up on the subtlest of cues, a slight change in tone, a fleeting expression, and understands what they mean. This is what enables us to build deep, meaningful relationships, and to navigate the complexities of social life. Next up is adaptability. Our brains are incredibly flexible, capable of learning and growing throughout our lives. We can pick up new skills, adjust to new situations, and even rewire ourselves in response to experiences. This adaptability has allowed us to thrive in every corner of the globe, from the scorching deserts of the Sahara to the icy wilderness of Antarctica. Then we have intuition, our brain's ability to make quick, gut-level decisions. Our minds can sift through a multitude of information, picking up on patterns and making connections that aren't immediately obvious. This intuition can guide us through complex situations, helping us make the right call when there's no time to deliberate. And finally, there's morality. Our brains are not just thinking machines, but feeling ones as well. They guide us in making ethical choices, in differentiating right from wrong, in striving for justice and fairness. So let's dive into these strengths and see why our brains are still the reigning champions. One of the most remarkable things about the human brain is its ability to create and imagine. Picture, if you will, the mind of Leonardo da Vinci, a realm of ceaseless curiosity and relentless innovation. Da Vinci's imagination birthed masterpieces such as the Mona Lisa and the Vitruvian Man, transcending the boundaries of time. His mind was a crucible of creativity, melding disparate ideas into novel concepts. This ability to think outside the box, to connect the seemingly unconnected, is a unique strength of the human brain. Now let's jump forward a few centuries to the realm of science fiction. Writers like Isaac Asimov and Arthur C. Clarke used their imaginations to construct visions of the future, crafting tales of robots and space travel long before these ideas became a reality. Their creative minds didn't just dream of the future, they helped to shape it, inspiring generations of scientists and engineers. But what about you and me? Well, our brains are just as capable of this imaginative and creative thinking. We have the ability to dream up new ideas, to solve complex problems, and to create art, music, and literature that express our unique perspectives. Whether we're designing a new app, composing a symphony, or simply daydreaming about the future, our brains are constantly generating new and original ideas. Creativity and imagination are not simply about producing art or inventing new technologies. They're about seeing the world in a different light, about challenging the status quo, and about envisioning new possibilities. They're about taking risks, embracing uncertainty, and daring to dream. But where does this creativity come from? It's not a product of raw processing power or lightning-fast calculations. Rather, it's a product of the complex interplay between our thoughts, experiences, and emotions. It's a product of the unique way in which our brains are wired to explore, to question, and to create. So, while AI may be able to crunch numbers faster than any human, it lacks the imaginative spark that drives human creativity. It lacks the ability to dream, to wonder, and to create. No machine could dream up the wonders that the human mind has produced. Another area where the human brain excels is in its ability to understand and respond to the emotions of others. This is the realm of emotional intelligence and empathy, two intertwined capacities that form the cornerstone of our social interactions and relationships. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is our ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as to perceive and influence the emotions of those around us. It's what allows us to navigate the complex and often subtle world of human emotions with finesse. Whether it's sensing a friend's unspoken sadness, picking up on a colleague's hidden frustration, or managing our own emotional responses in a heated moment, EQ plays a vital role in our daily lives. Empathy, on the other hand, is our ability to share and understand the feelings of others. It is the act of putting ourselves in someone else's shoes, feeling their joy, their pain, their fear, or their excitement as if it were our own. It's empathy that enables us to form deep, meaningful connections with others, to offer comfort in times of sadness, to share in moments of joy, and to understand perspectives that differ from our own. These two capabilities, emotional intelligence and empathy, are deeply intertwined, and together form the foundation of our social interactions. They enable us to form relationships, to work in teams, to lead, to inspire, and to navigate the complex social landscapes of our lives. They are what make us uniquely human, allowing us to experience and express a wide range of emotions and to connect with others on a deep, emotional level. While artificial intelligence has made significant strides in many areas, understanding and replicating human emotions remain a formidable challenge. Despite advances in machine learning and natural language processing, AI still struggles to truly understand and respond appropriately to human emotions. It lacks the nuanced understanding and the depth of emotional experience that we humans possess. So, while AI continues to evolve and improve, it's important to remember and celebrate the unique strengths and capabilities of the human brain. This emotional intelligence is a trait that even the most advanced AI struggles with. The human brain is a marvel of adaptability and flexibility. This is a truth that we often take for granted, but it's an ability that sets us apart and puts us miles ahead in this ongoing race with artificial intelligence. Consider this. Our brains are constantly learning, evolving, and reshaping themselves based on our experiences and interactions with the world around us. This ability to adapt and change is not limited to our early years, but it's something that continues throughout our lives. Let's take the example of a child learning to read. This is a complex process that involves a myriad of skills, from recognizing letters and their sounds, to understanding grammar and syntax. At first, the process can be slow and laborious. Each word must be painstakingly sounded out, each sentence carefully deciphered. But here's where the magic happens. Over time, as the child continues to practice and engage with text, the brain starts to change. It forms new neural pathways, strengthening the connections that facilitate reading and comprehension. Before long, what was once a struggle becomes second nature. Words are recognized instantaneously, sentences are understood with ease, and the child is able to dive into the wonderful world of books and stories. This is just one example of the brain's phenomenal ability to adapt and learn. It's this flexibility that allows us to pick up new skills, to adjust to new environments, and to constantly evolve in response to the world around us. Whether it's learning a new language, adapting to a new technology, or adjusting to a major life change, our brains are remarkably equipped to help us navigate these challenges. Artificial intelligence, as advanced as it may be, still lacks this level of adaptability. While AI can learn and improve within the parameters set by its programming, it cannot match the brain's ability to continuously evolve and adapt to new circumstances. In the face of constant change and uncertainty, it's our brain's adaptability and flexibility that gives us the edge. This adaptability is what allows us to thrive in a constantly changing world. Another area where the human brain outshines AI is in its ability to make intuitive leaps and trust our gut instincts. This is a fascinating aspect of our cognitive prowess, often seen when we make decisions without conscious reasoning. Our brains are constantly picking up on patterns, connections, and anomalies that aren't immediately obvious. Think about a time when you've had a hunch about something and it turned out to be correct. That's your intuition at work. It's your brain swiftly processing information from past experiences, current observations, and even subtle cues you might not consciously acknowledge. Now, consider a complex situation like navigating through an unfamiliar city or making a split-second business decision. These scenarios require a degree of intuition that AI, in its current state, struggles to emulate. Our brains can make lightning-fast decisions based on a combination of experience, instinct, and intuition. This intuitive ability is what allows us to navigate complex and unpredictable situations. Perhaps the most important way in which the human brain differs from AI is in its capacity for morality and ethics. This is a realm where the human mind truly shines. We have an innate ability to discern right from wrong, to grapple with complex ethical dilemmas, and to make moral judgments. We can consider the consequences of our actions not just for ourselves, but for others, for society, and even for the planet. This is something that no algorithm or machine learning model can replicate. It's because these decisions are not just about data, they're about values, about empathy, about understanding the intricate web of connections that bind us all together. We can wrestle with questions of fairness, justice, and responsibility in ways that AI, with its focus on patterns and probabilities, simply cannot. So, while AI may be able to mimic some aspects of human intelligence, it falls short when it comes to understanding and applying moral and ethical principles. So, who wins in the epic showdown between your brain and AI? While AI may have the edge in some areas like raw processing power and speed, the human brain still reigns supreme when it comes to creativity, emotional intelligence, adaptability, and moral reasoning. These are the qualities that make us uniquely human, and they are what will allow us to continue to thrive in a world increasingly shaped by artificial intelligence. But what do you think? Do you agree that the human brain still has the upper hand, or do you think AI will eventually surpass us in all areas? Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Together, we can continue to explore the fascinating world of AI and the endless mysteries of the human mind. Until next time, this is Maurice from the AI Waves channel signing off.